At ECOKETO, we believe our everyday food choices have an impact, not only on our health, but also on the environment. That's why we created the world's first vegan keto nutrition company. Following a plant-based keto diet was an easy decision. We did it to feed our body, our mind, and to lessen our carbon footprint. But when it came to dessert choices, there was nothing out there with natural, quality ingredients that also tasted delicious, until ECOKETO Keto Blend. Our chocolate-flavored blend of high-quality BHB and MCTs. Think of it as a superfuel that provides a clean source of energy and helps support cognitive health, all while tasting amazing with a natural monk fruit sweetener. And it checks off all the boxes: vegan, keto-friendly, gluten-free, all natural, and will plant one tree for every product sold. Simply mix it with water, nut milk, coffee, or shakes, or try one of over 30 delicious recipes included with every purchase, like smoothies, vegan energy brownies, chocolate chip cookies, blueberry muffins, and coconut-flavored macaroons. We invite you to be part of something bigger, to make a positive impact, to help the planet thrive. ECOKETO. Nutrition for mind, body, and performance. Support ECOKETO Keto Blend on Indiegogo today.
I founded Chala Watches with inspiration from my own background, which traces back to Ghana. I wanted to tell my own story through the design and creation of the brand, which is inspired by both African culture and history and Scandinavian simplicity. Since we launched our first collection 1 year ago, a lot has happened. We have gotten some amazing feedback on our watches and was even featured in Essence magazine. This year, we're changing the game. We are launching the Ultimate Collection to mark the year of return. This marks 400 years since the first slaves came to Jamestown, Virginia. This inspired us to create a collection that unifies and pays homage to the tribes of Africa, whether you are born on the continent or you are impacted by the diaspora. The TRIBESMAN collection consists of unique African luxury timepieces with a sustainable approach. In this collection, we have relied upon using solar energy to power our watches. It charges by being exposed to artificial and natural light, and 2 hours of charge will last you 6 months. The total lifespan of the battery is up to 20 years. We have worked with the Kenyan-born musician and designer Joshua Maturi and the content creator and photographer Dennis Mukundi to create the beautiful face of the watch. The watch is made of stainless steel. You can choose from 2 types of straps in different colors to go with your watch: mesh and vegan leather. The vegan leather strap is made of an innovative fabric called Piñatex. Piñatex is made of ananas leaves and it requires no extra environmental resources to produce. We have also chosen to use this material to make our packaging. As a backer, you will get a 3-year warranty from the month we start shipping the watches out to you in October. You will also be able to donate $10 for every watch that you order through our Giving Back program. You can choose between 3 different causes within the fields of environment, wildlife, and clean water. We appreciate you checking out our campaign, and we hope to be able to ship a timepiece to you soon.
Hi Kickstarter! I'm Eric, the inventor of STRAWBEES, and one of my favorite inventions of the 50s is the HOVERCRAFT, a vehicle that can travel across land and sea on a cushion of air and bring us a little bit closer to the dream of the flying cars of the future. So that's why we invented a modular cardboard hovercraft kit. Using only cardboard, low-cost material, trash bag, low-cost material, and our cool snap-on motor system, slightly higher cost material. We love innovation and want to share that with you. So that's why we're turning to you, Kickstarter. Help us make this happen and raise your friends and family 50s style.
Welcome to the race and hover competition between our nations, presented by STRAWBEES. Let's go to the race!
That's the hovercraft, if you're wondering. Power.
HELIO is an ultra-efficient source of light and power. It's a solar lamp and a power bank based on two simple ideas. It's really useful on adventures, but for the people who need it most, they can use it every day. At Makers for Good, we believe that everyone should have access to safe light and power, so 100% of our profits go to providing it for people with limited access to electricity. There are 1 billion people worldwide who burn candles, kerosene or wood for heat and light. These fuels are expensive, dangerous, unhealthy, and make it almost impossible for children to study and achieve their full potential. We can use the sun's power to bring light and power to homes without reliable energy sources. Solar power is less costly than combustible fuels. It's more healthy, it's safer, and it improves educational outcomes. Our non-profit partners provide solar light and energy through a variety of solar solutions to those in need. These non-profit partners, together with you and HELIO, can help bring safe light and power right where it's needed most.
We love to travel to foreign countries.
Love it. It's such an adventure.
An adventure in trying to keep our devices charged.
What kind of outlet is it?
Does our travel adapter even fit into this one?
Oh, right. The travel adapter.
Dun, dun, dun! We lost a piece of the travel adapter.
It doesn't have the thingy for the laptop.
Was that supposed to be me? Anyways, if you blow a fuse,
Here we go.
you have to go try to find a new one in a foreign country.
Kind of like a
It's like a
globe-hopping scavenger hunt.
Whether you're traveling for business or fun, you could settle for a traditional travel adapter, but then you'd also need a USB power supply and a USB-C adapter to connect with the latest devices. Ditch the clutter and confusion. Introducing Passport Go with GAN from Zendor. Passport Go is the first all-in-one travel adapter with cutting-edge GAN technology, supplying up to 30 watts of power in one easy-to-pack device. USB-C power delivery means Passport Go is compatible with the latest devices. Passport Go can charge up to 5 devices at the same time. Spend less time managing your gadgets and more time out of the hotel room. Passport Go has an auto-resetting fuse, meaning there will be no nasty overnight surprises. With a typical travel adapter, if you blow the fuse, you'll have to go out and find a replacement. Passport Go recovers all on its own. If you need a quick recharge on the go, Passport Go has you covered. 30-watt USB-C power delivery charges your phone more quickly than other travel adapters, so you'll never miss a beat. Or an opportunity. Passport Go works in over 200 countries, so it's always ready for your next adventure. Where will you go? Get charged, get going. Passport Go with GAN from Zendor.
My name is Taylor Ware. I'm the inventor and co-founder of the SLIDEWIRE. I'm excited to share with you today this new innovation to the power extension cord and the power strip. With SLIDEWIRE, the hassle of sharing an outlet is a thing of the past. SLIDEWIRE gives you the ability to have the freedom of multiple plugs, not only in one area, but anywhere on the body of the cable. One of the coolest things in this process was how the idea came to me, and I'd love to share that with you. So I used to be a part owner of a construction company, and we refinished kitchens and bathrooms. I was in my shop cleaning up a mess. It was very, very late at night, like 2 a.m. in the morning. Finally finished with the job. I look over to plug in my shop vac, vacuum up this mess. And in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, I just want to plug this plug into the extension cord that's running right next to me. There's no reason why these electrons that are flowing should not be plugging into my vacuum cleaner. The ability to tap in, move, access power on an extension cord, anywhere on the cord, should be a thing, is a thing. Let's go find it. It's not a thing. I decided to take action. I literally built this product in my kitchen. The first step was going out on a limb and purchasing a 3D printer. The innovation process was a very humbling process. This right here is the first prototype. It's massive, and I was very, very proud of it. I literally had like a dance party in my living room whenever I finished this piece. I thought this was it, right? No idea that 82 versions later, we have our product that's on the Kickstarter. So now I'm at a position where I've lined up all the channels, all the manufacturers, all of the support needed to not only bring this concept into reality, but also I'm going to be able to bring it to you, the backers. SLIDEWIRE is going to be a little bit more expensive on the retail shelves than what you guys have the opportunity to take advantage of right now. We know you guys are going out on a limb to support our company. So we want to bring this product to you at the most competitive price that we're physically able to do. We believe that presenting this at an additional discounted rate is the best way to say thank you. The SLIDEWIRE is surprising me every day. I'm using it in ways I never intended, never thought that it would be used for. I really think that everyone can benefit from this. If you have a phone, or you have a desk, or you have a house, if you use electricity in your life, this is going to serve you well.
Life has many troubles, and some of them are defined by climate. Maybe you are too hot on a summer's day and wish you could take all your clothes off. Or perhaps you are too cold during winter and can't even send a text because your hands are too shaky from shivering. Or how about having those dreaded night sweats and you can't turn on the air conditioner or AC because your wife has cold feet? What is one to do? Introducing the AIRCON watch. The AIRCON watch is a new, revolutionary product that will allow you to get that much-needed thermal satisfaction without disturbing a soul. You can warm yourself up or cool yourself down, even if you are out in the scorching sun or in a frigid winter's night. Doing any outdoor activity most times depends on the temperature and the climate. On the other hand, being inside all depends on if your heater or air conditioner is on and using up electricity. The AIRCON watch offers the convenience that you need by freeing you from an energy-wasting air conditioner, but never limiting you to the outside temperature, and all within the form of a small watch. The human body has a natural body temperature of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, but depending on the weather and external temperature, our body responds by sending a signal to the nervous system, whereby the brain receives the signal, which gives the sensation that we are feeling at that exact moment. But what if we could change the signal that our nervous system sends to the brain by using the AIRCON watch to generate pulses of heat or cold? With this method, we can make our body start to feel more aware of the temperatures and thus stabilize our sensations. Imagine running your wrist through a stream of icy or warm water. This is the feeling that you will get from AIRCON watch. The secret is in the straps. It contains a small device that has within it our ClimaCon technology. This tiny device will fit on the inner wrist in an area where the nerves are closer to the skin surface so as to allow for maximum transfer of temperature. The watch can be used during any temperature, any season, or any time zone. If you suffer from night sweats, you can now finally have a cozy night. If you like climbing or outdoor photography, AIRCON watch could be your best friend. But one of the reasons why we developed this product was to help women during menopause. Menopause often has hot flashes, which can be extremely annoying to the extent where it becomes painful. But what if you could get some relief from a small device that emits a soothing, cool temperature? The AIRCON watch has been tested with more than 100 people and using several prototypes. Our experienced design team has worked for more than 2 years in research and development to improve AIRCON watch and reach the design and level that we are at today. Global warming is gradually destroying the Earth's entire ecosystem. So why not turn that AC off and turn on the AIRCON watch? It most definitely will help keep your pocket fuller and your body cooler.
So we're here at the design studio with the AIRCON watch. We're going to test this out with a digital thermometer. As you can see, the ambient temperature is actually around 31 degrees. And let's go ahead and begin the test. Let's press the cold button. And let's place this digital thermometer tip right on the side, and we can immediately see that drop in temperature. It's actually maintaining at 12, but it will soon come back right back up to give you that sensation that your body's gonna get used to in a little bit, to make your whole mind think that you're colder than you really are. So as you can see there, it's coming back up, and in a few seconds it's actually going to drop down once again to give you again that feeling of coldness and refreshness that you need, and you're never gonna feel like it's hot again. As you can see there, it's beginning to drop down once again. We have not moved 1 inch. This is actually measured in Celsius. So what we can do is actually, let's go ahead and actually test out the other part, the heating part. We're okay with the coldness, it's working well. And let's turn that off and let's press on the heating part. as you can see, the temperature is actually around, it's climbing back up to comfortable levels. So let's place this once again, and we can immediately see how it's getting hotter. Same pad, same everything. We have not changed once. Same continuous shot, and as you can see, it's actually climbing right back up. It's gonna give you like a little rest. That way it allows you to get comfortable with this watch, and then immediately is gonna come right back up after a few seconds to give you that second wave of coldness or heating to get you warm or cold. And as we can see, it's climbing back up once again. If you're worried that this is gonna burn you or give you hypothermia or hurt your body in any sort of way, well, nothing. It is the feeling that changes. It is the feeling that makes you and that gives your brain that actual sensation of warmth and coldness. So it has not done a single thing to me, no pain. And it's working well. It's working exactly like intended. Let's go ahead and turn it off. And as you can see, is a continuous string of directly into the thermometer tip. So I think this is a product that's working well.
We are Flit, and this is the Flit 16, a brand new generation of folding e-bike. The beauty of the Flit 16 starts with the frame. It's been engineered for high stiffness and incredible handling. And with the battery built in, you can't even tell it's electric. We've engineered a rear suspension system that takes the bumps out of the road. And with a rear hub motor, you'll feel the kick, but always be in control. Our journey began 3 years ago when I met my co-founder Alex. We both loved the way that e-bikes allow people to explore their cities in ways that you can't by car. We wanted to take this idea even further by developing a folding e-bike.
To build a folding e-bike that rides as well as it looks, we had to do things a little differently.
We developed a custom lithium-ion battery pack and a completely new way of folding. With my background as an automotive engineer, I focused on the bike's geometry to give a comfortable but responsive ride, perfect for city journeys. We then built up a team around us to make our e-bike a reality. I worked closely with David to define our award-winning clean and simple design. Joe spent many long hours prototyping parts of the design to test and perfect it. A year ago, we started working with a specialist aluminium bike manufacturer to build rideable prototypes. With our final prototypes in hand, Alex and Gemma began to tell our story, organising test rides all across the UK. It's been great to hear the feedback from our first Flit riders.
When you start going, it gives you that kick, that acceleration. It's incredible. It's really cool. I really like it.
After 3 years of development, half a dozen grants and awards, and hundreds of test rides, we are ready to build our e-bike. Join us in the next chapter of our story, and together we'll bring the Flit 16 to life.